What up, everybody? Model work here for part 3, the water wheel. In part 2, we did the power setup, made the windmill, made the water wheel, made the dynamo. Now we're going to learn how to encase the water wheel and make the most efficient water wheel setup. In order to do that, we need to make a base that's 5 blocks wide, 7 blocks high, and 9 blocks long. From there, you can take any block you want and do 2 here and 1 there, exactly like that, or reverse it however you want to do it. Pretty simple. After that, you're going to build up just 2 up higher from the original base and then put your dynamo right there in the middle. The reason why it's in the middle is so the water wheel doesn't interfere with the right side or left side of the blocks, and it looks nice too that way. So that's why I do it. It looks nice and it's efficient and it doesn't get blocked. Other reason why, you see here in the middle, it isn't blocked from the wood there, and it's not blocked from the wood here. It's going to run as efficient as possible. And to do that, you just shift click and then right click them in. Do that 3 times so you get a water wheel that looks like this. 3 of them. After that, go up 7 blocks high, go 2 blocks over, and then put in your blocks. Any blocks you want, doesn't matter. I just did treated wood because that's what I had on hand at the moment. From there, you're going to right click them, right click the blocks of wood, have the water, drop down, run around, and then you have a water wheel. The most basic setup for the water wheel right there. It goes from the top down to the bottom, runs right across, and boom. But this video wouldn't be complete if I didn't show you the most effective way to make it so efficient. You're going to come over here, break down these blocks of glass, because that's what I use, and put a block of water there, there, and there. That way it runs outwards. Reason why? Look at it. It's moving the wheel. So that's one way to make it efficient. Second way, break down these 2 blocks here, put a row of blocks in there. Or in my case, I treated wood again. And then you're going to come up here, you're going to right click the glass. The reason why you're going to right click it is the water's going to flow that way. It's going to be pushing the water wheel. It's just going to keep pushing it along and producing power. From there, you're going to get this guy right here. Look how fast it's moving compared to all the others back there. It moves so fast. And that's the way to make the most efficient water wheel, to make the most power out of your water wheel. And you can design it however you want, however blocks. I like stone, I like glass. It just pops up down this way, pops down. I think it looks cool because water is coming up there, going down to here, and then it kicks the water up and just spits it out. But that's how you do it. That's how you make the most efficient water wheel setup. And then from there, we'll go over here to the windmills. From the windmills, you're going to want 4 blocks high, then a dynamo, and plop in your windmill. Reason why? It's not going to hit the ground. And then if you're on multiple windmills, make sure you do a distance of the inside of 8 blocks. If you don't do that, they're going to interfere with each other and get slower. And again, the best way to do it, 4 blocks high, then your dynamo. It's perfect height for them. And then after that, you're going to want to make some sails. What I mean by that, we're going to look over here. We're going to make some tough fabric. In order to do that, we get some industrial hemp and a stick. Go around this way, you get 1 fabric. Now with that fabric, you got to make so much more. You got to make 6 more fabrics for 1 sail. Well, why? Well, every time you add a sail on, they move slightly faster. And faster and faster. But cool thing with the windmills, it doesn't matter which way you put them. It doesn't matter if it's north, south, east, or west. As long as they're up, they're going to be moving, and they move faster during stormy weather. But if you put it too low, the windmill's not going to work, and it's gonna stay stuck there. But again, the more windmills you have, the more sails you have on the windmills, the faster it goes. Also, if you decide to destroy the windmill to move it somewhere else, it's going to end up looking like the basic one. All the sails you put on it, I don't know why, they just disappear. So make sure wherever you put this, you're going to keep it there. Because again, the more sails you have, the more power you're going to produce. And again, this is just showing you it doesn't matter which direction you put it. As long as you put it down, they're all going to move relatively the same speed. But if they're too close, they're going to move slower. Like, because this one is the fastest moving one, only has one thing interfering with it. This one has three, they all have three. This one only has two interfering with it. This one has three interfering with it. That one right there has two interfering with it. So they'll move slower the more that's interfering with it, but they're still going to produce power. But again, I recommend 8 distance away. That way the windmills are not going to touch whatsoever. They're not going to slow down in any way, shape, or form. And make sure you put some sails on. That way you have a nice fast moving blade versus the slow one. So if you just look right here, you can see how much faster that one's moving. It's moving way fast. But that's part 3 of immersive engineering on how to produce power. We have our windmills, and we have the most efficient water wheel. Nothing too bad there, nothing too extreme. So again, if you liked it, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on for part 4. Thanks again.